All right, we're getting an early start today, everybody. I've been up since 12:30. We're having a rough night tonight with just obnoxious animals outside trying to break into our homestead. And also we're dealing with Frodo, who he either sprained his foot or broke his foot. So I've got him in a cat carrier in here. We woke up at like 12:30 because we had male cats trying to get to the female cat next door and causing a bunch of chaos, and all of our cats are reacting. And then Frodo, because he has to be in the cat carrier until he can go to the vet tomorrow morning, was in bed with us and was like upset because he wants to go to the window and attack the cats outside. So then Chris and I are like jumping out and throwing water at these outside cats and chasing them all. Yeah. And then once I woke up, I was up, and then I've been up for the past few hours just doing some projects and taking care of Frodo. So I am up, and we're just gonna start early. Normally I would start in about an hour and a half. I would start, but we're gonna go early this morning because I'm already up. Gonna get a few hours of Tainted Grail in, and then I'm probably gonna take a nap and then go to the vet. We have to wait till 10 o'clock before we go to the vet because the doctor doesn't get in until then. Alright. I am not going to worry about like all of the side quests at the moment. Like, I know there's a cave around here. If we go over there, there's the merchant. Actually, you know what? We might go over to the merchant because I am already full on loot. Yeah, all 6 of our cats are indoor cats. Well, indoor, outdoor, and we have a catio, but the problem is they come up to the chain link fence and the chicken wire, try to fight through the chicken wire. Tis an annoyance. Oh, yeah, there's stray cats everywhere, stray dogs everywhere too. One of the reasons we had to fence everything off a couple years back was because we had stray dogs come through the back of the forest, dig under the chain link fence on the forest, and try to kill chickens. A group of 3 dogs, and then about a month later, they came around the front side and snuck down the side of the house, and there's an alley behind our house, and got in that way and tried to kill chickens again. So we had to fence off the front of the property, and then we just ended up building a catio and fencing everything off, but there are stray animals everywhere. Yeah, this is that merchant I remembered. It's a good game, Baritoni. Yeah, I played a archer the first time around, so this time around we're doing a mage character.
Oh, greetings, kind. Sir? Madam? Right, so, would you perchance be interested in browsing my wares? Only the finest Avalon can offer, and the finest I can offer, that is. Right, of course, silly me. You'll have to excuse me, I have very bad eyesight. This is a thing that happens to humans, right? I mean, I'm pretty sure it is.
Are you not human?
Me? Of course I'm human. I was born in a human village, and my mother was a human. We lived in a house. It had a roof and holes in the walls. I'm not sure what they're supposed to be for, to be honest, but it's so easy to steal a baby through them. Not that I've ever done that. Anyway, where were we?
You're not very good at this, are you?
I'm really not, am I? Oh, I've only been doing this for a short time. A century or so, maybe. I don't have all that many regulars either. Most people either curse at me or run away. I don't understand it. I'm not trying to eat them or even kidnap them. And then there are those who accuse me of trying to trick them. Excuse me. I'm just trying to sell them some trinkets or pretty flowers. Where's the trickery in that? I'm glad you asked. My name is O'Cunnin Cinnamon Sage, and I'm a travelling merchant. I specialise in the various odds and ends I find
took
on
an
my
arrow
travels.
in the knee.
Feel free to take a look at my wares. I'm sure you'll be able to find something interesting.
Let me see your wares.
I'd just be grateful if you didn't try to sell me any weapons, or nails, or buckets with iron handles. It's not that I have anything against things made of iron. I simply don't condone violence, that's it.
All right. Let's see here. Does he have... I forget if the merchants in this game, because it's been a while since I've played, do they have limited coin? I don't think they have limited coin. I don't need the hammer, do I? Hold on to the fishing rod. I don't need the arrows. I cannot remember. I'm pretty sure it doesn't let me sell my equipped gear. Okay, sell all only sells all in a category. Thank you. I might have to equip that Ring of Toughness. That's a nice encumbrance limit by 25. I think we can sell. I think I've already read these books, though. I'm gonna keep the lockpicks. Oh, well, this has answered my question about the jars. I don't need the jars. I don't think so, anyway. Okay, what do you actually have that I might want to buy? Is that a staff, I guess? It's a wand. My god, it's expensive.
done already? Are you sure that's all you need? I have some incredibly tasty berries.
Tasty berries.
Unless I ate them. Oh, yeah, I think I ate them.
Where am I from? I'm from planet Earth. Where are you from? Alright, out here we go. What? Am I playing? Showcaser asks, am I playing Hightail today? Not today. We'll probably be back for Hightail tomorrow. Today is Tainted Grail, and then we'll play Fallout 76 today. Was I born and raised in Mexico or States? No, I was, Jesus. I've been, yeah, there's, all this information is already out there, folks. You just need to do your due diligence. I'll repeat it very quickly, but born in Missouri, raised in Missouri, spent a lot of time in Colorado, started traveling full-time in 2008, lived in Bulgaria, lived in Colombia. I have permanent residency in Mexico. My wife is Mexican. I am an international citizen. Nuestra casa es español. Pero obviamente mis streams están en inglés. I forget if these trees can be harvested or not. I don't think I need though, because I'm not going to be doing any arrows this time around. What do we have up here?
Oi, oi, where do you think you're going? This is my spot. You can, take the other side. Just don't get greedy.
Don't get greedy. What are you doing with the statue?
What do you think? It's good material. Be a shame to leave it rotting in the ground. Doesn't hurt that it pays well, if the keepers don't catch you. But they're barely around anyway.
Isn't that King Arthur?
Aye, it is. So what? It's just stone. Not like I'm chopping up the man himself.
Feels a bit disrespectful.
Maybe he'd be more respected if his entire bloody kingdom wasn't in a shambles. What kind of king leaves no heir, only to show up now and then, wave his sword, and fix nothing?
Fair enough.
This statue's done more for me and my family than Arthur ever did.
Fair enough. Final verdict on Skyrim. The review for my first playthrough of Skyrim went out yesterday. You can go check that at your leisure over in the playlist on YouTube for the first playthrough of Skyrim. Alright, let's see here. Something up there wanted to come eat me. I don't know where it disappeared to. More drowners. We're not gonna go down there yet, though. That didn't sound good. Oh, it's a puppy dog. Wolf pelt. Ooh. Oh, thankfully I picked up a shovel earlier. Yeah. There's something else under there. I have played Baldur's Gate 3, yep. Big old Baldur's Gate 3 playlist over on YouTube. For those of you tuning in for the first time, we are live as always on YouTube, Twitch, Kick, and TikTok. Had a hiccup there in the middle of my speech. We're a little early today. We're about an hour and a half earlier than I normally start, but we're up because of animals. So I decided to just start streaming early. We are live every day around 4:30, 5 a.m. Central. These are the 4 platforms we stream on. We may add more, you never know. Everything in between the streams happens on YouTube, so make sure to follow along over there. Game guides, reviews, movies, TV shows, we do lots of stuff.
Not beaten yet. You fight like a milkmaid. You fight like a milkmaid.
Branded skin. Oh, I think the skins you turn in later for quests, if I remember correctly. A letter from a shady merchant. Pay attention, you morons, because my patience running thin. I need a hanged man's noose, an ogre's right toe, and a couple of drowned tongues. And trust me, I could tell the difference between a drowned tongue and a dead horse's tongue, because I, unlike you, am not a complete fucking idiot. If you try to swindle me one more time, our deal is over. And stop asking for money up front. You bring me the goods, you get the money. That's it. End of story. P.S. You can bring me the hangman's tongue, though. Might be useful. Burdock Root. Market Square. It's the carnation. What's taters, precious? Ooh, parsley too. Taters with parsley. mushroom called sweet tooth. It's not the first time we've found a sleeping guard somewhere. JK says, is this a fun game? Should I buy it? Is it a walking sim? Is it worth it? Can you rank it?
Stay away from.
Yeah. That's right, Jake. You get up at 4 a.m., wake up with coffee. Speaking of which, I'm going to need another cup here in a minute. All right. Your money or your life.
What's happening? In the name of the old mother, what are you doing? I could have.
JK wants to know how this game compares to Flight Sim.
I haven't seen you before.
Well, they've both got blue skies. They both have got green grass. They both have buildings. They both have clouds. I'm sure there are other similarities we'll be able to find if we dig deep enough. You're so drunk you could barely hold a sword.
Not. I'm not. I could have sliced you up like a fish. No. Like a potato. But I didn't, did I?
Angus McCrae coming in with a £20 super chat says, just a wee thank you. I watch you every morning when I get up Renfail. This might be the next game I play. I don't know if that's actually your accent, but the name inspired me. Thank you so much for the £20 super chat over on YouTube, Angus McCrae. This is a great game. I'm glad you enjoy the streams and enjoy waking up and watching these. The first playthrough was last year, and there's a playlist over on YouTube for those of you who are asking. This is the second playthrough. We are playing on a key from Awaken Realms, and we are going to give away a key to the end of the day, so stay tuned, because later on during the stream, we are going to do a giveaway. You're going to need to be over in our Discord if you haven't already joined it, because that's the only way to get a key. Is we're going to do trivia, and you'll have to PM me, so stay tuned. I just noticed that somebody in TikTok has a picture of me when I was wearing the pink wig from the fucking Dragon Age Veilguard playthrough. That is hilarious. Oh, that's fucking righteous. Oh, that pink wig is down here in the box somewhere. That is fucking hilarious. I just saw that. Hang on. The pink wig is still here. It's in a bag. We'll the next time we do a Dragon Age Veilguard playthrough, it's gonna come out of the bag. We'll definitely put it on again. In honor of our pink-haired fellow game devs. Oh, that's hilarious. Alright, more like I could have stabbed you and I didn't. Thank you so much,
Alright,
Angus.
true.
I appreciate the super chat.
Why didn't you, eh? You could have killed me. So you're not one of them bandits, then?
And thank you for the
Who
kind
are
words.
you, huh?
I have this pen, you drunken dullard. I was told I'd find a safe haven here in the Horns.
This pin. I can't say I see it very clearly at this present moment, but it does look important. Very official. But I remember Fergus said something about all this, these emblems once. Oh, yes, I remember now. I welcome thee, ye, royal person, on behalf of the keepers. Oh, Oh, you are a great friend to our home. Welcome. Please, speak with Fergus. He's our quartermaster.
Thanks for joining
He
as a
runs
member.
things around here in the captain's absence. He'll greet thee properly. Have a pleasant rest of the day. Open it up, boys!
That, my friends, is the definition of schnockered. Alright. I need to set a bonfire. If I remember correctly, there's a campfire up the stairs, if I remember correctly. And if I remember correctly, this is Carnage's character. Alright, let's go set our campfire first. And there's the bounty board. We have a lot of conversations and quests we can start down there. Yeah, there's a fire right here. We're gonna take another point of spirituality. And gonna go down here and do critical spells, reduce target statement. No. After you cast a spell, your next spell with a lower base mana cost is 20% critical hit. Meh. Dealing elemental damage plus corresponding elemental status build up. I think I'm just gonna go for more spell power. I have to set a bonfire to talk with him. Tell me what the Horns of the South were like in your time.
Ah, the Horns of the South. The crown jewel of these lands. We had barely laid the foundations of Tainted Grail when Seawall and his men had already built a lighthouse, eager to guide our ships to them. He always had a competitive spirit. Of course, it helped that he took every sailor from the homelands with him, along with a handful of knights, so they could learn from one another. And thus, the Keepers of the South were formed. I decreed that every sworn keeper would stand as an equal to a Knight of the Round Table. I doubt they still honor that law. But I am glad to see the keepers grown. In my time, there was only a lighthouse and barracks.
Okay. All right. Orlais. Kingdom of Deliverance. Do I play any platform games? Frankensauce asks. If so, what are your favorites? I can't think off the top of my head any specific platform games that we've played. I play games that have platforming in them. But I don't go out of my, I can't think of any off the top of my head. I don't think that's really something I seek out. I mostly stick to RPGs. The occasional racing game, the occasional shooting game. I honestly can't think of specific platformers. Nope.
Oh, mother's tits. I've just about had it with this bunch of repressed virgins. And who might you be? You don't look like one of them.
A repressed virgin? No, I am definitely not an incel, honey. You seem angry.
Oh, do I now? You would be too if you had to deal with those sniveling morons when they're up to something.
I'm
Don't
out
look
of
at me
coffee.
like that. You don't get as far in life as I have if you can't smell bullshit from a mile away. There's something fishy going on here. But I'll get to the bottom of it. And here's a brilliant idea. You're going to help me.
I am?
I just need you to go to Brandon and find out why that slime ball is pretending not to know I'm here. Tell him I'm waiting with his delivery. Although I'm pretty sure he knows this already.
Who's Brendan?
You don't know? He's the captain of this entire circus. I thought since they let you in, you must have an in with him. But it turns out you know even less than I do. There's something going on, you know? They don't want anybody to know, but
One
I can
of
feel it.
us. One
I've
of
been doing
us.
business with the captain for years now.
Part of
Then
the ship,
suddenly
part
I
of the
found
crew.
myself stuck here. They won't let me further in, not even to set up camp in the village. But they won't let me out either. Anyway, good luck to you. Come and visit if you need anything.
Okay, something else I could help you with?
You do realize you won't score any points with the keepers by helping me, right? Those holier-than-thou soldier boys have no idea what it takes to be a merchant in this sorry world. The things we have to do sometimes aren't exactly done according to the rule book.
Woo. I'm interested.
There's a woman from the tribes called Nest. She's my supplier. At least, I think she's still working for me. I haven't heard from her in a while, and she was supposed to bring me some really precious cargo. Something the captain wanted me to arrange. You still up for an adventure,
Mm-hmm. Any idea where I could find her?
My guess, and it's only a guess, is that at some point she must have been somewhere around the bay. That beach near the whale's tooth. Rumor has it that Bromar No-Face and his thugs are fond of that place, which wouldn't be good news for Nest.
That's all I need.
Good luck. And don't worry, I'll pay. No matter whether she's dead or alive. Just let me know what happened. And bring back the cargo if she still has it. Keep your head down and your purse tighter.
Alright, unlocked a new quest there. Skyrim is a good game, Rishi Kuchis. I have played Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, yep, and 1 as well. Both the playlists are up on YouTube. What's a good RPG for beginners? I have like 10,000 videos on YouTube and a whole bunch of playlists. Pick one. Like, they are all great RPGs. But just pick something and like there's so many, like there is no perfect RPG to start with. You just start. You just pick a game that looks like fun and you start. It's that simple. Oh yeah, I don't want to steal here. Alright, let's grab these.
Welcome! In the name of our eternally reigning majesty, King Arthur, and the Knights of the Round Tables. I am obliged to inform you that fighting those who actively break the law and reject the rule of the crown is the duty and pride of every subject. As Camelot's representative, I will be paying a bounty of 10 gold pieces for the death of each bandit roving the area, as long as adequate proof is provided. I also recommend checking the bounty board for information on wanted criminals, especially those considered particularly dangerous. Please, state your business.
Let's see here. I'd like to collect a bounty for bandits.
Really? You fought bandits and killed them? Oh, I want to hear all the details. Here's your reward, but promise you'll tell me everything.
I don't think I have any bandit leaders.
Go chop off some... Go the... Oh, hey, before you go, I can see the bloodlust in your eyes, you know. It takes one to know one. So here's some friendly advice, free of charge. If you're seeking
Free.
scum to slay, you'll find bandits in the ruins of a merchant settlement nearby. It's worth visiting if you haven't already.
Thank you very much. Yeah, that's a good tip as well. Yeah, if you're new to RPGs, play on story mode the first time for sure. JK says, talking about, I was wondering why Destiny 2 every encounter was so hard. Turns out Explorer mode isn't their story mode. Much better. I could swear I'm on story mode, but sometimes it feels like the encounters are too hard. Now you're making me question if I'm actually playing in story mode. JK, I might have to go double check that. Man, I could swear there was a guy here that Co-Carnage voiced, and he disappeared. Because he has something to say about, like, recipes and food and stuff. Maybe it's later.
Let me guess. Camelot, no? Timberwall, also no? So you're not from the north? Ah, of course.
You must be from Connacht. I should have guessed right away. So, who's in charge there now?
I'm not from any of those places.
Nowhere? Never heard about it. Must be a shithole like no other. And I think I won't learn much about politics from you.
No, you won't.
You know, people are
'cause
talking
I
about
don't
rising
talk
unrest in the north,
politics.
and a secret coalition preparing a coup at the highest levels of power. And that whole plague thing is just a tool.
Yep,
to
this
reach
is
their
absolutely
final
Kingdom
goal.
Come Deliverance
The
1.
Red
Sure,
Priests are also trying to
absolutely.
get something out of it.
And to be honest, it's not gone too bad for them. The druids are out of the picture already.
A secret coalition? A coup?
Well, sure. They want to establish a new order on our island. And it's not clear who's involved in the whole mess.
Maybe. Maybe our captain is even involved. Hell knows. They have their people everywhere. Damn it, you could be one of them too.
That's right.
Although when I look at you, I don't think so. You have such a stupid face. With all due respect, of course.
You know, you don't look that smart either.
You see? It takes one to know one. And that means we're just pawns. Folks like us won't change anything. But we have to talk out loud. It suits them when everyone keeps their mouth shut.
You know, I've been thinking lately. What if King Arthur is just a stupid fairy tale? What if the nobles and others involved in the whole conspiracy just...
Siri,
made
how
him
do I
up?
read
And
titles?
us peasants eventually just started to believe in it.
You know, one story for everyone. They drilled it into our heads. And drilled until it finally stuck. And then they built statues, wrote books, and everything else.
Might be right.
You finally get it. It's just a pity that there are so few like us. Well, we just have to keep going, eh? And while we're at it, I have to get back to work. I'm on duty.
All right. Dun, 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 dun. Ah, here he is. Just took him a minute to come outside.
Oh, a new face. It's always nice to see someone new here. Welcome, welcome. Why didn't I notice you earlier?
Because I am. You seem distracted, sir.
Yes, my apologies. Ever since breakfast today, I've been sort of lost in thought. I keep thinking of my dear mother's cooking, especially her famous pie. You see, all we got here is venison and fish. Venison, then fish. And then fish, fish, and more fish. I can live with all the bullshit that's thrown at us soldiers. But the longer I live, the more I realize there's not much to live for, except food.
Food is
I'd
good.
kill for a slice of that pie.
Could you just make it yourself?
As if it were that easy. I ain't much of a cook. And Rorik, the one we have here, well, he says we're soldiers, so we can stick our complaints up our asses.
I could try if you remember the recipe.
Really? Sure, I remember it well. Here you go.
While this guy was sleeping, they drew glasses on his face. Oh my god. That's epic. Yep. We just played Outer Worlds 2. I don't remember when it was. A while back. What am I missing? I need an egg. I wonder if she sells an egg. We'll go see. Anyway, I did play Outer Worlds 2 a few months back when it launched. There's a playlist over on YouTube of my Outer Worlds 2
You're
playthrough.
back. Did you bring my goods?
We're going to do a second playthrough at some point this year. Not sure when though yet. Later. Oh. I don't remember buying the spyglass my first playthrough, so let's grab that. Yeah, I never used that. I also never used the sketchbook either. Oh, that's dope. Alright, she doesn't sell anything. I need somebody who sells provisions. That's the smith guy. Yeah, you're first, and I know that.
If you're here to see the healer, don't bother. He's a quack and a butcher who likes to watch people suffer.
Why do you say that?
I came to him with a toothache, asked him to make me something for the pain, and you know what he did? He said my tooth is rotten, and then sent me to Osprey to get it pulled out.
Sounds reasonable.
Sounds like horse crap. My grandma was smarter than your lot, and she couldn't even read. She knew how to make a proper potion for toothache. If I were any good at mixing that stuff, I wouldn't need to deal with quacks like Heber. I even gave him my grandma's recipe, but he said it was no good.
Do you still have that recipe?
No, Heber took it, the plonker.
You know, if you just remove the tooth, you would need a potion.
Oh yeah? And then what? Another and then another? Give it a few years and I'd be left with no teeth at all. Ah, leave me alone.
Alright, and now he's like, piss off, I don't want to talk to you. Ah, the kitchen might have an egg.
You? Ah, shit. Another mouth to feed. Teargas must have been off his rocker if he thinks I can feed everyone with the little he gives me. I'm serious. If we don't open the keep soon, we'll have to start eating rats. Not that I can't cook them in a way that makes you think it's chicken.
Chicken. Can you teach me some recipes?
Oh, this is new. Maybe we'll get along after all. The dimwits here never want to learn. Only eat.
Do you have any eggs? He does not have any eggs. Gosh darn it, where am I going to find eggs to finish that pie recipe?
It's a good thing you didn't start with calm down, or I'd have shoved my cleaver up your arse. Yeah, I'm pissed off. Because our gracious sovereigns recently decided to let in a bunch of refugees from the villages. They say they're running from the weirdness, but who knows, really? So now I have even more hungry mouths to feed. And since the captain ordered the letdown of our keep, the supplies are dwindling a lot faster than I'd like.
Okay.
Of course, I can make you 1,000 different dishes based on fish and krauts. But come on, even the keepers need some variety in their lives.
Need anything specific?
Well, an adventurer, are you? Ah, I'm good for now. But if you find something interesting, you can drop it off here. And as a sign of goodwill, I'll allow you free reign of my kitchen.
That's right,
If you
machine.
need to cook something,
Gotta show him
go
a thing or
ahead.
two. Alright, oh, noodles. I need eggs, my good man. Scones. Do you have just one egg somewhere that I can, like, pilfer off of you? Guessing not. Alright. We'll have to find our eggs elsewhere. Alright. Well, let's report to Fergus while we're here.
Sir, I haven't seen you before. I wasn't expecting any guests, and you don't look like a new recruit. And yet, Odrin let you in. He's not drinking again, I hope.
Yeah, he was pretty drunk.
Most unfortunate. But that explains why you just strutted into the horns. I'm afraid I'll have to take
I need more
action.
coffee.
The name's Fergus, and I assume you already know I'm the quartermaster here. Now state your business.
We're almost due
And
for our
please, try to be convincing.
on the hour
or the
break.
walls of this
So I'll wait
fortress will be
another
the
10
last
minutes or
thing
so, then
you'll
we're
ever
gonna
see.
go get some more coffee. I got this pen from a friend. I assume you know what it means?
Yes, I know. And that's why you're still standing in front of me. However, these pens were only given to certain people. They mean that in times of trouble, these people will always find a safe haven here in the Horns. And that makes me wonder, what happened to your friend? Where is he?
We got shipwrecked along the way, but he could have made it.
If what you're saying is true, he must have had a deal with somebody well above my pay grade, and that leaves only the captain. However, if you're lying, then you might as well have just confessed to the murder of a Knight of the Round Table. But nobody's that much of a fool. I
I'm
think.
not, that's for sure.
Fortunately for you, I've seen my fair share of morons in life, and you don't look like one. Fortunately for me, this pen only means that I'm to make sure you're safe in the Horns. Nothing about helping you out with whatever you're up to. Anyway, welcome to the Horns of the South. Make yourself at home.
I'd like to speak to the captain.
Just as I thought. If you have friends among the knights, you'll want to talk to the captain. But that's not happening anytime soon.
Why?
Because I said so. What? Did you really expect that you could just enter our keep and head straight for the captain's quarters? There wouldn't be much point in having walls and guards here if anyone could just do that, would there?
Just tell me where he is.
And have you helped any of my people? Or are you just here to wave that pen in my face again? First, show me you care. And then
Go
I'll
do
take you to
busy
the
work.
captain. I can't have every random stray wasting his time. Not now, when the outcome of the war with its tribes is so precarious. I trust we understand each other?
Sure. Clear as day. First the work, then the audience. Yeah, you're just looking for a fool to do your dirty work. Yeah.
Good. Come back when you've proven your worth to the Horns of the South. Then we'll talk.
Alright. Why can't Orlaith leave this place?
That's between her and the captain. Were it up to me, she'd be long gone. Her presence here distracts my men.
If you know Odin's a drunk, why do you keep stationing him at the front gate?
He's not our first line of defense. The archers are. Every man here needs to have a job. And no offense to Odrin, but let's just say we can afford to lose him.
It's not a very good look having a drunk guard at the front gate.
I'm sure the hordes of visitors clamoring at our gates can survive the insult.
Anything I can help you with?
We've been having trouble with the dead lately. The kind that don't want to rest in peace. There are more and more of them roaming the area. It might just be the weirdness, as it has been steadily creeping closer from the north, but somehow I doubt it. Anyway, I suggest you go see Marg first. He knows best what's going on there.
Alright, I'll do that.
Good. Try not to get yourself killed, and get rid of whatever's been causing the problem. Yes? Why not?
Alright.
If you need rest, you can sleep in the barracks. It's no royal chamber, but it's better to sleep under a roof than under the stars, right? Especially in this horrible weather.
Indeed. Machine says, I love the dark gothic vibes and atmosphere of this game. You know, I really appreciated, I think the thing that stuck with me most from my first playthrough was... So I've played, I've played and read and seen a lot of King Arthur things over the years. And I really appreciate the unique take on the King Arthur story. Because it's not... I mean, it is King Arthur, but, like, it's a different version of King Arthur. And the whole Merlin story, I mean, it's different. It's interesting. Cider, rockfish, still no eggs. Alright.
Oh, sorry. Do I know you? I'm terrible with faces. Either way, glad to make your acquaintance. I'm Jan Heber, a physician raised in Camelot and trained in the Royal Academy.
What was about that recipe you were just whispering to yourself?
Is some local witchcraft I've been trying to make sense of. I guess I'll find out when I try it.
On yourself?
Experience is the best teacher. Don't worry, I'm not testing anything on the others. Graham the Mad, a great Camelotian physician, used to say that a real doctor would never give his patient something he hadn't tried on himself first. A wise approach, which I follow myself.
Isn't that... You could try it on me.
Oh, that was unexpected. Here, take it. What will happen, I have no idea. But please, tell me, if you live to find out.
Herber's Elixir. Hang on. Jesus, alright. Sort by newest. Where did it go? I could have sworn I saw it. Ah, probably better go to... There it is. Consume. What did it do? Anything? Huh. More drawn-on glasses. Not a fan of local remedies?
I was classically trained in the proper art of medicine by the scholars of Camelot. The things they do here, they make no sense. No sense at all. Most of this stuff shouldn't even be effective. Yet it seems to work wonders on these simple-minded, tough-bodied people here in the south.
So why do you even study it?
Shipments from Camelot are late, so I'm running low on supplies. If I'm not able to treat them, they'll start complaining. And Fergus doesn't like when people complain, especially when it comes to their health.
Makes sense.
He truly cares about them, I've got to admit.
He doesn't care much about anyone else, though.
Anything I can help you with?
Why would you, though? Don't you have better things to do?
Trying to get in the quartermaster's good graces.
Aha, got it. So you're up for work not out of the goodness of your heart, but for your own selfish plans.
Yes. At least you understand me perfectly.
Understood. It's a good reason. Well,
Gets you
I'd say it's
drunk like
better
all
than
his
most.
other potions.
But all right, if you're a mercenary,
Potions.
then I do have a job for someone who'd be willing to risk their life in exchange for material goods. Back at the academy, I found an ancient scroll written by the Druids. Forbidden knowledge, especially now after the mob forced them all into a wicker man and burned every last one of them to ash. I finally deciphered it a little while ago. It describes a ritual that needs to be performed at night within a stone circle. And guess what? There's one in the nearby forest. I guess you already know what I need you to do, hmm?
Let's do it. Alright. Yeah, I can't afford anything at the... Oh, does he have spells? He does. Yeah, I can't afford it at the moment. But we'll get there eventually. All right. That's that. Oh, it's so nice to play a game that doesn't have a stupid stealth or stamina meter for sprinting. Oh, glorious. All right. I vaguely remember crafting. Things are quiet. But we're gonna talk to him and find out. I still need some eggs, man.
You doing okay?
Yeah, this is the guy who did the voice of Robin Hood, if I remember correctly, in Sherwood Builders.
Oi, friend. A question.
Yeah.
Do you know why people always stop and watch a blacksmith at work? Because he's riveting.
That's a really bad joke.
It's good to see a new face in this sad hole.
That's a really bad joke.
Of course. I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Osbert, local master of hammers and anvils. Do you need your blade sharpened?
You have any work for me?
Ha! Friend, I wish. But the only task I could use help with might be a bit too delicate for you to handle. Unless you're a master goldsmith, then feel free to prove it, and I'll have work for you immediately. There's just not enough of them to go around. And now that we're on lockdown, there's not much demand for my services either.
Must be something I can help you out with.
Listen, I said I don't have any jobs, as in things I pay you for doing. That doesn't mean I can't teach you a thing or two. If you're willing to learn, that is.
Sure.
Since you're free to wander about while I'm stuck in the keep, maybe we can make good use of that. You've probably bashed in the skull of a beast or two, right? The alchemists. They're likely snatching up the corpses, using the muck to cook their weird concoctions. But perhaps you'd rather craft yourself some armor from those hides, huh? We should start with something simple. Let's see. I'll give you some notes on how to make armor. You gather the materials and get to work. And when you're done, you could bring it over so I can see what you've made.
Sure. Alright. Corpse Eater Rags. I have played Kingdom Come Deliverance. There's a playlist up on YouTube. How do I like this game? You're interested in trying it out, Jalen asks. There is a playlist over on YouTube from my playthrough last year that you should check out because it has 3 different reviews. Early thoughts, initial review, and final review. Those 3 videos will help you make an informed decision about whether or not this might be something that you want to play. Go forth and watch. Over in the playlists on YouTube. So many quests. Alright. Craft armor from the remains of corpse eaters they kill. Do I do that here? Yes. Corpse eater rags. I need leather. Times 4. Break stuff down. This is what I don't remember. I don't remember if you can break items down or not. I don't think you can. Alright, let's go ahead and sell.
Have a little rest.
By the way, does he sell leather? He does. How much does it cost? Excuse me. Too much for me to be willing to pay for it. We'll do that later because we have multiple quests here. I still need to find an egg. Have I tried the latest My Little Pony game? Oh my god, I haven't heard anything. I haven't heard My Little Pony in a long time. I remember when I was like 6 or 7 years old.
Blessings upon you,
going to a birthday party.
May the word always resonate within your
for like a girl who was in my like kindergarten class or something, and that was what she asked for her birthday, was My Little Pony stuff. No thanks, buddy. I've already been blessed with tongs, pincers, and fire.
What do you mean, my child?
You're a red priest. I think you have a pretty good idea what I mean.
I'm afraid you are attributing too many characteristics to me based solely on the clothes I wear. The Horns of the South are my home. My mission is to spread the word. The word is good. I'm afraid that I simply cannot believe your blasphemous
But Robot
words
Chicken
without
has some
proof.
amazing My Little Pony stuff. Also some great Rainbow Bright and Gummy Bears. Like the early, I've always enjoyed all of Robot Chicken, but some of those early seasons they did, man, they were just taking all those classics from the 80s and just there was some good stuff in there. Believe what you want, my scars speak for themselves.
So it's your word against the word. Let's leave it at that. Certainly. Kai's blessings know no bounds. But sometimes it's useful.
What game is this? I have no fucking clue, to be honest with you. I just randomly play things without knowing what I'm playing. Those require 5 spirituality and 7 spirituality.
May Kai's word always guide you. In the word, you will find solace.
Do I help out on the homestead? Meh, occasionally. Depends on the project. But that is my wife's. That was her dream and what she wanted, and so what she asked for, she got. I built chicken coop. I built the cat shelter. I helped with the catio. What else? She handles most of it. As she is always fond of saying when she comes on stream, I don't need a man. And that's the best part of being married to Chris. She doesn't need me. She is a strong, independent woman who can do whatever the fuck she wants. She handles pretty much most of the home repairs. She does all the plumbing. She does like most of the concrete and stuff. I'll do carpentry. She doesn't like to do carpentry stuff. So I end up doing carpentry work, but she does all the plumbing. She does most of the concrete stuff. Like anytime there's like stuff, you know, that has to be patched up, she does that. No, she does all the butchering. The animals are all her. I help with the cats, but all the ducks and chickens, that's 100% her. I don't have anything to do with the ducks and chickens at all. I don't get drawn into the DYF stuff. No. I grew up as a 3rd generation contractor. So I spent from the time I was about 4 years old until the time I was 27 years old, I lived on construction sites. I have no fucking desire to do any sort of home improvement DIY shit at all. I will do it when it is necessary, but I have no desire I will happily pay, like the guys who are up there on the roof right now working on the rooftop garden expansion, I am paying somebody else to do that shit. I am old, I have disposable money, I am happy to pay someone else to do it. I've already done I've spent my time doing that shit. No desire to do it ever again. I don't mind doing arts and crafts projects, but yeah, I have no desire to that.
You're the reason they put me here.
Sober up,
You just
bitch.
wait until they let me out. I'll beat you so hard your own mother won't recognize you. Come a little closer so I can spit in your face.
You did this to yourself, bro.
Nobody asked your opinion. I drink because I want to. I drink because guarding that empty gate is the most boring shit in the world. What's it to you, anyway?
I forgot to go get my coffee.
Maybe I was drunk, but the gate was guarded. It's not your damn pin. I wouldn't even let you in. But all is not lost. We can still be friends. Listen, just pour something delicious down my throat, huh? And I'll forget this instant. I'm not guarding the gate right this second, am I? There's nothing wrong with having a little sip, right? Come on, don't be like that. Just a drop. That's all I ask.
Forget the booze, preferably forever. You've already drunk enough for a lifetime.
Aye, that's for me to decide. If you don't even want to help me with such a tiny thing, then get out of my sight. Me a throw past to the bone, you ungrateful bastard.
Alright, you ungrateful bastard. As always, we are live on YouTube, Twitch, Kick, and TikTok, everybody. I am about to go touch grass, grab some coffee, take a bio, and while I'm gone, everybody should go over to YouTube and follow along, because everything in between the streams happens over there. And if you don't want to miss anything, you'll want to make sure you follow along. Game guides, movie reviews, TV show reviews, and more. Do I indulge in D&D? Not only do I play D&D, I've DM'd several live actual play series on YouTube and Twitch. I've developed, published, and designed tabletop. I've done a whole bunch of stuff. All right. I'll be back in a few, everybody. Just a little drop. Come on now. Just a little drop. Let's see here. What's up, Heinrich? Coffee? Yes. Delicious, delicious. Black gold. So tasty. Just a little drop. Yeah, I've played about 2 playthroughs back to back. We did of Avowed when it came out. I cannot recommend a build for you to play in Skyrim because that's up to you. Use your big boy adult brain and pick something that you'd like to play. Okay, I think I'm gonna wait for daytime. We have plenty of quests. I need to go find eggs. Did you just cry to come out of the box? I'm not allowed to let you out, buddy, unless you need to go to the bathroom. What's up? No, you're in there because you probably have a broken foot, and we have to take you to the vet today to get your x-rays. Do you want to say hi to everybody? So, most people who show up to the streams every day know that Frodo is my wife's cat, and he's the big cuddle buddy. He is inside the cat carrier. We're pretty sure he either sprained or broke his foot yesterday, so he is going to the vet today at 10 o'clock to go get an x-ray and figure out what's up. And he's upset because he wants to come out of the box, but he can't put any weight on his foot, and when he does, he cries a little bit because it hurts. And he wants to come out. He might need to go to the bathroom. If he continues to cry here over the next few minutes, I'll need to take him outside just to make sure. Could I play Path of Exile 2 for you? JK asks. I need to get I do need to circle back around and try the druid out at some point. Let me go up here and rest until daytime. I don't want to deal with nighttime. Oh, does that represent a stash box? That's right, there's a stash box. I forgot all about this. Yeah, I forgot. And if I remember correctly, I can craft straight from the stash box. Oh, I forgot all about this. Yeah, let's, I want to stash all ingredients, move all crafting materials. There we go. Perfect. Yep, there we go. And now I don't have to worry about all that shit cluttering me up. And if I remember correctly, everything crafts directly from the stash. Heinrich says I got hooked on Arc Raiders. It was good for the time that I played it. I definitely did not feel compelled to play it for weeks and weeks and weeks on end. It was an interesting diversion. For the 2 weeks or so that we played it. I loved a lot of things about that game, but ultimately what drove me away was the time that I was playing was when like Burnt Peanut and all those weirdos were doing their whole civil war against each other. And so I was getting just slammed with idiots when I was trying to stream, and just making it really an unpleasant experience for me. And then like playing solos was great. I didn't really have any negatives when I was playing solos, but anytime I tried to do duos with Allie or we did trios with Allie and Deeks, as soon as you move from solo into group based, it was 100% kill on sight, shoot on sight, and I have no desire to play PvP. Like, I liked the PvE aspects of that game, the visuals, the art design, the music, the sound effects, the aesthetic, the gunplay was all really fun. I just didn't like the whole, we're gonna kill you because you're... My favorite was the idiots who came into my stream because I was wearing a certain color and a certain outfit, and I wasn't aware that that outfit and color marked me as like a kill on sight target because some fucking whack job streamer who no life's arc raiders said so. And I was like, this has now made the game unfun for me. Like, I'm getting, like, people are PKing me because someone I'm not even aware of told them that my outfit means I should be. I was like, nah, I'm done. Like, I don't want to participate in this. You've ruined the fun for me. Alright, I need to pay attention to the map, I think, at this point, because we have so many quests. We can finally start working on stuff. Alright. We need an egg to do the pie. Let's go do the bounty. No, it's a miserable, horrible, absolute dog shit game. James, whatever your username is, JCO4. I stream it because it's horrible, not because it's good and I'm having fun. I stream it because I like to be miserable and play dog shit games. Didn't you know that? That's what all streamers do. We play games that we hate. We play games that are stupid. We play games that are horrible, janky, crappy, shit, slop, garbage. And that's how we get people to follow along and join our communities, as we stream things that aren't any good and aren't any fun. Are you fucking stupid? I'm never gonna not laugh at idiots who make those types of commentary. Is it good? I don't have enough altars. I don't have enough antler fragments. Is it good? Are you playing something that you don't like? Are you playing something that isn't fun? What? The tard is strong in this one. Alright, we have a bounty target. If I remember correctly, I have to get up through... Yeah, I gotta go up over here. I vaguely remember this.
We're not safe here. Stay sharp. You'll have to do better than that.
Oh, I did do better than that. I just yeeted you off the edge. I'm gonna take all because I am a broke bastard who needs all the coin and all the things. Oh, need some eggs. Give me all your eggs. Eggsies.
We're not safe here.
Come here.
I'll fight till I die!
Still no eggs. Y'all are cheap. What if I'll take fall damage? Did not. What did you leave for me up here? Coin purse. Alright.